Hi guys, and thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who are new, my name is Nina, and today I'm going to show you how I do my tablescape. I'm not gonna chit chat a lot today because I've been waiting so long to do this project, so I'm just going to jump right into it. It's a bit difficult to film here because of the chandeliers. They're a bit in the way, but I hope we can cope. As you see, I have a tree next to me, and this is going to be my centerpiece for my tablescape. And the idea is to make this rather ugly looking tree into a magnolia tree. As you saw, for those of you who have seen my Easter haul, you saw I bought magnolias. I have been emptying the shops around here for magnolias. I bought these ones, that magnolias on the branch. And I have also bought a lot of these loose flowers, single flowers. So yeah, I'm just going to jump right in. I think what you need to make this is a tree. I use this tree for Halloween and sometimes for Christmas, so I don't want to destroy it. So I'm using some techniques that may not be the most beautiful, but they will make it easier for me to dismantle is that what it's called? Take the tree apart afterwards so that I can use it later. So what I'm going to use is these strips. Like this. These small ones. And I am going, and I'm not sure if I have to glue them, but what I've done is I've taken this thin metal wire that you can buy in crafting stores, and this is difficult to show on camera, but I've just bent them, and I have just put the wire and you want them to be a bit tight into the flower like that. If I see that this won't do, I will take my glue gun and add a bit of glue. So that's what I'm going to do today. Okay guys, I moved you a bit closer so you can see what I do. So I start with the magnolias that already are on a branch, and I am just going to, and of course this will this will show. So as I said, it's maybe not the most pretty way to do it, but you could glue or you could use a kind of floral tape and make the branch seem yeah, more even, but I do it like this. So I'm just going to take one of these on each branch. I can hide some of these ends of the strips with the other flowers later. Okay, so that's all the branches attached. So now I will do the single flowers. They don't match exactly in color, but I don't mind. You can make this tree out of very easily with branches and just make a cemented foot. But I have this pre-made tree, so I use that. And I want it to be a lot of flowers. I probably make a lot of strange faces when I'm doing this. I don't know if you can see me, but so I'm just gonna keep going with this and come back to you when I have done all of them. Okay guys, I've taken you off the tripod so you can see it. This is the tree all done, and I think it turned out beautiful. It's so difficult to film here. I know it's very busy, and I used about 6 of these with the magnolias on the branch, and about 30 of the others, and I think it came out beautiful. Don't mind the table. We are going to do something about that. Okay, so that's my centerpiece. This tree has lights, so it will light up, and I will show you now. I have to take this mess out and start decorating the rest of the table. Okay, so the idea behind this table is that it's hopefully going to look, it's a kind of I want a blend of spring and Easter, and this may not be the most typical Easter tablescape, but I want it to be able to also be a spring tablescape. So I had an idea that I wanted a table runner of stones, and so to protect my table I had to have something underneath the stones, so therefore I made this table runner out of artificial grass. So this is mainly to protect the table, but some of the grass will show. And I made a piece to hide the foot of the tree, like that. And you heard me say that I have bought 40 kilos of stones. I think I'm going to use about 30 of them. It's this much. It's a bucket and this. So what I'm going to do now is just lay all the stones, or maybe not. Maybe I think I'll do the rabbits first. Okay. I bought 6 of these, and I also show them to you in my haul. They had small bows. I took them off. Yeah. Some may think they were prettier with the bows. I prefer them without. So I'll just place these around the table like that, and then I can start to lay out the stones, the rocks. And I want the rocks to be able to, I hope you can hear me, I want the rocks to be able to almost hide the grass. And this is going to take some time, so I'll just come back when I've done this. Okay, so that's my table runner of grass and stones all done. Now I want there also to be some light in the table runner, so I bought this lights with small eggs and this grass, or yeah. So I'm going to use one on each side. Of the tree. So I'll try to hide the cord as much as I can with the rocks. Just put them underneath the rocks, and I'll hide the batteries underneath the rocks here. Okay, so that's my table runner all lit up, and now I want some of this grass scattered around, some around the stems, and I thought I would cut them down and try to make small grass, small bunches of grass sticking out around. Yeah, I think what I do is to glue these under some of the big rocks, then placing them like that, and these I'll do the same with these, but I want these not to be so high, so I have to cut them down a bit. So I'll come back when I've done that. So that's my grass in, and the grass. Now I am going to put some more decor. I thought I would use these eggs with feathers on. I showed you in my haul. Just lay them around. I don't want to cut they have small threads on them, but I don't want to cut them in case I want to use the eggs for something else later or another time. So I'll just try to hide it like that. And then I have some flowers left, so I want to put some here, make it seem like they have fallen off the tree. I know my English is a bit strange now because my creative side of the brain is running full force in Norwegian now, so like that. And you could go all the way. I don't think I want to do that. And I don't have enough flowers either, so like that. And then I have other plans for this part. Okay, that's my table runner done. And I'll take you off the tripod later and show you. I'll just have to set the table first. I have made, and let me see if I can remember the word, chargers, out of these stone tiles. It's the same we have outside and on our patio outside. So I'll use these as chargers. And I've taped this cushiony thingy-majinks underneath so it won't ruin the table. And they are not the same size, not the same shape, but that's the way it is in nature, so like that. And then I found some beautiful plates. Sorry, again with the Norwegian brain today. Plates and bowls that I thought would go perfect with this decorations. And these I have bought in an ordinary grocery shop, actually, co-op. I don't know if that is in any other country than Norway. Like that. And then I'm going to place one of these flowers on the side of each of the bowls, like that. And then I have this styrofoam, I think it's called, eggs. I bought a couple of years ago, and I'll put some of those in the bowls. And I also have these pink egg with feathers on them, and I'll also put them in the bowls. And now for the glasses. As you can see, I have put on some glasses. These are from my grandparents, and some of them look a bit gray. They are cleaned, but we have so harsh water here, so that's why. But I'm going to use them anyway. And I have these small, I think it's liqueur glasses, and in these I want to place these small nests, birds' nests, and I'll put one at each setting, or each placing. Table settings, tables, yeah. You know what I mean. Okay guys, so here's my finished table. I have been so nervous about this. I was not sure how it would turn out, but I love it. I see that the glasses come out really gray on camera. They are not that gray in real life. It's a bit of a childish table maybe, but these days I'm not only decorating for us grown-ups, I also keep my grandson in my thoughts when I decorate. And to the three I added these glass small bird houses. Okay guys, that was my tablescape, Easter spring tablescape. I wanted a tablescape that I could have for longer than just Easter, and I think that if I take the bunnies and the eggs away, I may come away with it as a spring tablescape. Yeah. It wasn't especially Norwegian, traditional Norwegian. If it was, it probably would be more yellow and with chickens and yeah, that kind of thing. But I wanted to do something different. So I hope you liked it. At least I hope you got some ideas. I have wanted to do the magnolia tree for so long, and as I said earlier, I thought that was a really original idea, and because I hadn't seen it anywhere, and then I saw that someone else had done something similar, but at least when I thought of the idea, I hadn't seen it anywhere else. So yeah, I hope you can do that. I still get a bit nervous and when I turn on the camera. I don't know why, but I still do. So my goal is to try and relax a bit more, and I also hope that my brain can be creative and talk English at the same time. That's difficult, but yeah, I'm sure that will be better. It's a difficult house to film in. You will see when I do my house tour. Right now my house looks like a train wreck, so I have a lot of cleaning and tidying up to do. But they are very small rooms, so I can't push the camera back or film from every angle because of windows and things like that. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not filming differently sometimes, that's probably why. If you're new, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. I see that many of you who watch are not subscribers, and I've set myself some goals for the channel. I thought that would be fun to work towards. It doesn't, I think this is very fun, no matter how many or how few are watching, but I was hoping to be able to reach 1,000 subscribers within a few months, so fingers crossed. My next video will probably be Norwegian bløtkake. You probably don't know what that is, but that is a kind of cake. It's the most common cake. A chocolate cake, and bløtkake is what we usually make when we are celebrating. And in 2 days it's my husband's birthday. He's on a diet, but I hope he can skip the diet for 1 day and eat some bløtkake, and I will show you how I make that. It's pretty simple actually. It's quite similar maybe to the buns. It's a cream cake, or a cake with a lot of cream, a lot of calories, but it's very nice. So I thought I'll show you that. Again, if you have any questions, just ask. If there's any videos you want me to make, just say and I'll try to make them. We are still in these kind of ugly months that I have been talking about, and I want to show outside and show my country from the most beautiful side, or yeah, you know what I mean. So I will be filming a lot outside, more and more as spring comes. I will take you along on boat rides. I will show you my town. I will show you when we get the pond ready, and yeah, you have a lot of nice videos, I hope, coming your way. So please stick with me, I hope. That sounded strange. Okay, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, I'll be back in a few days. Until then, have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye!